Welcome everybody, this is Joe Rock. Can you just in time for another episode? Let's play Zelda Majora's Mask. I was so quick to call this Ocarina of Time, wasn't I? Almost did. Anyway, whenever you start the game from an owl statue, you'll get this message. Ye who holds the sacred sword, ye have returned to its spot. If you wish to interrupt your adventure, game, again, speak to me, the one that you have marked for your encounter. Again, it's been a couple days since I played this. There are numerous owl statues we'll be finding around the entire world, so yeah, we don't have to return to this exact one. I did not mean to do that. But anyway, what we did last episode, we completed the first of the 3-day cycles. Got our human form back, and we also got, and I think I forgot to mention this, our very first mask, the Deku mask. Mask to the C buttons, much like we do with any other weapon, any other side weapon other than our sword and shield. And then we can equip it with the C button. And boy, that looks painful. And with this mask, we take the form of our Deku, with the Deku scrub. So we can also press again, take the mask off. By the way, you can skip these scenes just by pressing the C button again, and just kind of skip them a little quicker. Now, I said earlier about this dog up here, this Scottish Terrier, and how it reacts differently to your different points of time. Mask it hunts you down like you're a stick. If you're a human, it just kind of treats you like almost like you don't exist. And then later on we'll get other masks, and that lets us interact with the dog a little differently. But the first thing we want to do up here, the second thing we want to do real quick, is if you remember the Great Fairy said we could talk to her again, and when we're at our human form. But if you remember, we reset time, everything back. This includes if we wanted to go up to the tower. Excuse me, talking to this guy. Though as a human we don't have to. Now I'll show you exactly why in a second. Right here, this is let's see, you see this little ramp here. As a Deku we can't get up here, but as a human we can. All pieces of hearts are replaced with a regular heart piece, so yeah. Refill. So yeah. So let's see, the fairy shard is always gonna be in the same spot. Everything's always gonna be in the same spot, so if you mess up, there it is. Couldn't see it for a second. From the human form, you can just kind of jump in from this thing and find it this way. If you still want to do it as Deku, that's fine. Dekus have their own little charm to them too. So that's all we gotta do with that. Let me see here. Yeah, next thing we want to do is we want to go back up here, up in the North Clock Town. One thing I might go ahead and mention, particularly about Tingle here. Tingle appears in different parts of the game, showing you maps to different areas. The area that he's currently in will always have a discount on the map for that area. So it's suggested to never buy the next map, always just buy the map for whatever area you're in. Because it'll always be cheaper. Like you noticed earlier in the second or third episode, the map to Woodfall was 40 rupees. Well, when we actually get to Woodfall, it'll be like 20 or 30 rupees. Oh, Tael, and you, kind young one. Thank you for returning my broken form. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer. Allow me to ease you of your weariness. Yay, we recover all our health, even though we haven't lost any health yet, so we don't lose any health. So that actually does nothing for us, actually. Okay, kind young ones. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and turn them to their fountains, and surely they will add to your strength. I'm going to grant you something good to get the fairies, so that the stray fairies will not fear you. You don't need this for... I think you need this for a couple of the fairies, just because of the fact you can't reach them. But this is probably one of the creepier masks you'll get in the game. Yeah, just because it's a great fairy, it's creepy. It's actually not all that creepy, but basically, we go to our mask menu, which has actually replaced our main status from the first game. I'm trying to think what that was. And then we can equip the mask, wear it, unwear it, and whenever a stray fairy's around, it'll make a little noise, and the stray fairy will kind of come to you instead of just staying where it is. Very useful. Though not right now. It's very useful in the dungeons, I should say. What we want to do now... Yeah. What we want to do now is... What we did before... This time we're going to want to join the bombers. So in order for us to join the bombers, we actually have to be human. You can do this before, as long as you do this before talking to Jim, it's okay. You don't have to do it like as soon as I did. You can do this after the first dungeon, I believe. You get the item that you need to do this with as a human. Are you the guy who just popped that balloon? Whoa! You just realized I can make you a bomber. A member of the gang's a bomber. But there's a test before becoming a bomber. Come on, give it a try. Are you ready? Yeah, this is the same game as before. We have to hunt down the kids by tomorrow morning. So we'll go ahead and do that later. Okay, so this is the last one I have to get. I suggest you save this guy for last because he's the easiest to get. Just because it'd be just a lot easier. You did it! So what's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, this guy could broke our rules and he's been doing all kinds of bad things lately. Starting today, he's out. I'm making Link a bomber. You guys don't mind, right? Right! This is the bomber's notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. Got the bomber's notebook. It allows you to keep track of the people's schedules. Press start to access the quest status. I'll go over that in a second. Only 20 people will fit in your book. You gotta find trouble people and add their names and pictures. Promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy. So a happy sticker will be added to your book. No removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Alright, then I'll teach you the secret code. Ready? And this is the same code as we already learned before, but down. Because I believe... Yeah, this is out to your notebook. So yeah, we hit start. I realized I forgot to slow time down. I'll show you guys in a sec. Right here we got, for example, this is Jim. This is always gonna be the first thing to get. You got the secret code. This is basically the reward is up here, and then the happy mark is right here. Bomber's notebook. And then, oh, not the happy. The happy mark is right there in the corner. At the end right there. That's the information, and then the ribbon is the item that you got. If there's an item that you get for the quest, which usually there is. There's room for 20 people, and yeah. There you go. I don't know what happened there. Real quick, we're gonna slow down time so that doesn't take as long. Okay, by playing the song time backwards, we can slow down time, and Emily is freaking out in the corners there. Oh no, okay, so you did... I don't remember that. Okay, so I feel like an idiot now. Right there, I might notice if you use... if you hold the B button down now, since we have our magic bar, we have a little bit of strength. Well, not a little bit of strength, a little bit of charge up with our attack. So yeah, it's a little easier to charge it up now, but yeah. Yeah, I think my mind just kind of went out of sync with me there. Anyway, let's see, anything else we want to do in here while we're so, because there's not much this do, because a lot of the stuff that's in here, a lot of the games that we can play require us to have other items that we find in temples. There we go. I'm trying to think of what else. Nope, nothing else. Let's go ahead and head out with lockdown while we can do it, right? Here we go, into the swamp. It's dangerous outside the walls. I can allow a child like you to... A sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. The southern swamp woodfall lies in this direction. Be careful. Once you talk to the cycles, all the other guards will just kind of let you through without having to ask them. Why the chat's flickering in and out? Yeah. Yeah, so I think I made my emulator mess up. Oh well. Just another reason to get through your game, folks. I mean, it's on the Wii. If you dash touch for cash. Alright, here we're getting introduced to Chew Jellies. This is the first game that they've made their debut in. Green Chew Jellies will always give you mana potions, or mana pots. Red Chew Jellies right up there will always have hearts. You can always tell because they have the item in their at all times. Right there real quick, just going a little off subject here. That bird, right there. You want to make sure he doesn't hit you, otherwise he will take your item. You can get your item back by resetting time, or you can go to the curiosity shop to buy it. There we go. Right there, whenever you had full health thing, they just give you. There we go. Just kind of mess around trying to get rupees. Up in North Clocktown. Oh well. I'll go back and get that in a sec. Anyway. Trying to see what this is for. It doesn't seem like it gets us up that high. And getting up there yeah, we can't get up there that way. Let's turn back into human. And let's kind of just walk up this way. There's another flower. Try that in a minute. First thing we're going to do, we go up here. This is going to happen automatically the first time we go up here. The Tael just kind of looks at this picture of what I think it's a Skull Kid. Oh, I remember this. Tael and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. Told us that he had begun fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone. Right here we get a little flashback scene. This is really kind of a really an emotional scene here, in my opinion. I guess the stuff you see, you kind of feel for the Skull Kid. Well, you feel for all three of them because they're kind of just rain. There. Aw, Tael's trying to keep her little brother warm. There's the Skull Kid. And this isn't supposed to be flickering like that. Aw, they decided to keep each other warm. Come on, how can that not be a heartwarming scene right there? And they become become friends as Goku works on his somersaults. And a familiar song and a familiar tune plays in the back. Right there's the picture. You can see the black little dot is supposed to be Tael. I'm sure it's because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. And once he got his power, Majora's Mask. Okay, so we've done that. I think I'm gonna end this episode off shortly here. But first things first, I wanna check out what's up here. Really? Okay, fine. They don't want us to do anything here. I think we can get over that chest from here. So, yeah. First thing, nope, not gonna make it. Okay, so they're just there to be there. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get that piece of art back from North Clock Town. North Clock Town real quick, and then I'm gonna end the episode off proper. Crap, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Yeah, my brain stopped working. Don't just hate when that happens. No, sorry for coughing so much, but yeah, I haven't taken my allergy medication yet. I hardly call it allergy medication. Yeah, I always try to get some rupees wherever I can. That's probably the that lets us actually take out the entire brush. I think in the second temple. What we want to do right now is we want to get up here, jump over here, and jump over into this tree and get Pizza Heart! Yay! So yeah. So I think that's gonna be enough for this episode. So in the next episode, we'll be actually making our way into the Southern Swamp instead of just sticking around Clock Town for far too long. But until then, I'll see you guys